You know, old head told me one time, you gotta follow your heart. Yeah. Told that nigga music is my life. Dreams come true, you just gotta put that work in. We ain't clocking out, every moment niggas working. Eliminate the squares if your circle isn't working. Then you gotta ask yourself.
Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Fatal Ethan and welcome to a new video on the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make something similar to this. If you guys have seen on my Twitter, I made a revamp for Apollo HD. He's a kind of a person I'm getting to know. He's pretty decent, to be fair. You know, I kind of like him. He's alright. He's from Canada. So here we have a header I made, and that's the revamp. As you can see here, I'm his personal designer, so I'm going to make him his profile picture and all that, and he's going to shout me out in every single one of his videos if I make him it. And his YouTube, I'm pretty sure, is Province Ninja, but if you type in Apollo HUD, it should come up. So that's what I made for him. As you can see, it's pretty sick. Yes, that doesn't look right. It's meant to be white, and it's meant to be a different hand symbol. But I also made this. It's a pretty cool logo, to be fair. I kind of like it. I made him that, and he liked it. He loved it. There's like a pot of rainbow. There's a rainbow, and there's a pot of gold. Well, it's not Irish, but there's his little logo behind the mountains peeking out. There's some birds. There's a ribbon, but they're blurred out. That's a YouTube header banner. Sorry. So we're gonna be making something like mine, which is pretty simple, just for like a temporary one until you can make something like this. So we're gonna be making that. So what I want you to do is go into Photoshop and make a new file. It needs to be 1500 by 500, and make it the background white and make sure it's on pixels, and click OK. I have 2,000, so I'm just going to get one. But what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be making a header. So what I want you to do is go over to your YouTube channel if you have one. If you've uploaded consistently, then do this. If you haven't, just nick someone's. Just go into like someone's upload and just choose theirs, like KSI or something. Someone that's got like a kind of a big audience because they have cool thumbnails, or someone with decent thumbnails. And you just want to click print screen. And then go back into Google, go back into this and paste it in. Then go like this. Right, so what I want you to do is like make sure you can see your thumbnails, but like make them bigger, just so you can see everything. It's probably better if you do this in a banner thing, but I'm just going to be making a header. You can figure out how to just resize it and put it into a banner. So we're just going to do that. You can put it up like so. Make a new layer. That's just the background, so you leave that. Overlay. I can't even spell overlay. Okay, so what you want to do is make it like not a black, but like a grey. Like a dark grey. If you want, you can copy that thing down there, like the little hashtag thing, and then click Alt Backspace. And then did I change it to overlay? I can't remember if I did or not. No, I didn't. Keep it on normal, but put it on like 70%, just so you can see the images, but they ain't that clear. So they're on some shit. They're on like, nah, see this, bump that to like 80. Yeah, 80%. Okay, so once you've lowered the opacity, what you can do is, if I go back to here, because, right, what did I do? I put like a purple, right, never mind. I kind of had a mind blank. We're gonna create a new layer and call this like color overlay. I know I spelled color wrong, and I spelled overlay wrong. So, but we're just gonna call that color overlay. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into here and choose a color. I'm just gonna go over like a purple, and then Alt Backspace that. Okay, that looks good. We're just gonna hide that. what we're going to do is get a picture of yourself. I do use this picture all the time. I'm going to take a few more pictures just so like I don't always use this one. Pictures. Okay, image. Let's just load this one in. Yes, I use this one every single time I like do a tutorial, but it's just because it looks pretty decent. If you're wondering what them white patches are on my skin, I have a skin condition, just if you didn't know. But we're just going to select this all. Oh shit. Like that. Right click and layer via cut. So there's our image. You can get rid of that. Click V. It's like the move tool. Drag it into your header banner. And you just want to resize it and put it somewhere where you think it looks good. So I'm just going to put myself there. As you move myself along, because we're going to have the fades bit there. So just move yourself there. Then you want to put some like CC. So click Control U. Bring up the saturation a bit. Control M, which is the curves. Put like a little S shape in there, just so you can make yourself stand out and you don't look so plain. Here we have some adjustments. You can use these, but they will add to like the canvas. So if you know your shortcuts, it's always good to use shortcuts. But we're just gonna add that, so it makes us look more like in person. As you can see, I have quite tanned skin, sorry. So in the original picture, it didn't look like I had tan skin, as you can see there. But in this picture, it looks like my tan's actually come through. So we're just going to use that. And then we're just going to call this me. And then we're going to put that in a group by clicking Control G, sorry. And then put face and outline. And the reason we're going to do an outline is because on here, I have like a little glowing outline. And in my header, it looked like I was a lot bigger. Yeah, I was a lot bigger in my header. So we just need to like expand this. Not that bloody big. Not, oh shit. Let's make it like that. It doesn't really matter how big you are, like how big you make yourself in this, but so what we're going to do is make a new layer in that group. I'm just going to drag that underneath and call this outlines. And what you're going to do is on your face layer, you're just going to click Control and then click. And then click Select, Modify, Expand. And expand it by like 10. And then go into outlines. And then Control backspace or Alt backspace. Make sure you're on the white. And then click Control D because it will deselect. D's for deselect. Actually, what we're going to do is I'm just going to move myself down a bit, like that. A bit. Like that, okay. So once we've done that, go to now do that again. Then, okay. So we look like that at the moment. It's looking alright, I suppose. Not looking too bad. That's definitely in. It was more darker purple I used for this. That color overlay, what I want you to do is just drag it to the top. I suppose you can put a gradient on it because gradients look pretty decent on things like this. So just go to like a linear. I hope you guys didn't hear that. Definitely rare. Let's just change this color to a darker one. Like so. Shut up. Like that. So it goes from a gradient, then right click and just click rasterize layer style. Drag that right down and drag it above your. Would it look good if it was above yourself? That was just the color effect. I think that changed it. Okay, it was just the effect that changed it. Drag it above here. Up the opacity so you can't really see it that much, but we are going to be adding like shadows and lights and all that, etc. So once you've done that, you can just shut that. I doubt you're going to be needing that anymore. Now we're going to work on the text. if my brushes take ages to load, it's because I have a brush pack and it's huge. It has like 2,000 fonts and my laptop can't handle it. So it does take a while for my fonts to load, but it's being good at the moment. So we just need to find the font I actually used. I forgot what font it was. It's not that one. No, not that one. I think it was in this range here. Fucking whiz back. Let me just go back onto here and see it. Okay, so it's a free spoke one. That one? Not free spoke? No. I don't know. Right, okay. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna make a new layer and make sure we're in the black layer and just if you're using like a oh really? Oh yeah, because I forgot it's at an angle, isn't it? Right. Please tell me we have a problem. Sugar. Okay. So you just want to go to like this is a brush reset. For some reason my Siri just came up. Just want to angle the brush. Crap, where is it? Okay. Just want to angle the brush. I'm gonna go negative. Is it like a 50 or something? There we go. It's like a 50. I really don't know what font I used. It is definitely this one. So we're just gonna go to -50. That's the one we roughly used. There we go. It's like a -50 and we're just gonna click. Flip that way. And go to a +50. There we go. Okay. So once you've rearranged your thing, just spam click. Alright, sorry guys, it wasn't that one. It's a completely different font. I can't remember what font I used. Really hurt my head. I'll find it soon. Sorry about this, guys. It's not, this ain't meant to be like this. I'll just cut it until I can find the font. Alright guys, I've finally found a font. It's taken me a kind of a while for me to find a font. But I found a font. So we're going to be using this font. I don't know what it's called, so don't bother asking in the comments because I have no clue. But we are just going to make an effect like that. And then we're just going to tilt it like so, just so it looks like that. Then we're just going to enlarge it. Okay. So that's what the font looks like. That's what the brush looks like, sorry. And as you can see, we have these like little gay overlapping bits. So we're just going to get rid of them. Okay. So now we've done that. What the hell? Oh, okay. I think I wasn't on the move. We're just going to put it over like that. And we're going to drag it underneath the face. Oh, shit. We're just going to drag it underneath the face layer. For some reason, my color overlays in there. So there we have it. Oh, I didn't mean to click the text tool. Now, yeah, great. Right. Okay. So as you guys can see, we have successfully did it. What I'm gonna do is actually I'm just gonna get rid of that and just make it a bit bigger. Oh crap. Make sure you make a new layer always, guys. Sorry about this. It's a bit tedious work, but once you do it, it looks decent. So just spam click until it looks good. And then you can just rub away the things once you've got your once you've put it all in place. Like so, like that. There we have it. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go to the text tool and type in brush strike. Hold on. Blow brush, that was it. Blow brush, type in blow brush. Then make a thing and just type in like fades. That's not. I'll get the fonts. Hold on. Brush Strike. There we go. Where's Brush Strike? And type in fades or whatever your name is. Obviously it's not going to be fades. There may be another fades watching this video. I don't know. But type in your name and just move it along so it fits in there. A little trick. Why is that? Make sure that's on 100%. Little trick I know. And that is to like put a little black outline in this. I think I've done that. Did I? Yeah, it must have been very, very faint. Like stroke. But don't make the stroke too thick. Just to make it like 1 or something. No, actually don't, because never mind. Hopefully you can see the font without having to. Let's move that right. Okay. So hopefully you can see the font anyway. But I suppose you can put like a little drop shadow, etc. on that. I don't think I did on that one though. Okay. So once you've done that, what we can do after that is we're just gonna. Oh crap! Make sure you select everything and just move it along, like put it in the center pretty much. So like that, and then we're just gonna click Control G and put main parts. So this is like your text and like that. And so that's our text pretty much done. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go onto the brush tool and we're gonna put these like little effects in there, like curved effects. If you don't have this pack, type out Visual Arts brush pack and it'll have all these effects I had. For some reason my voice keeps cracking. I have no idea why. It's really actually annoying. But I literally just need to find this one brush. Always does it because it's a very, very large pack. It will take ages for. What do I think? Make a new layer. We're fine. I think it's that one. Yes, okay. So once you've found your font, your brush, sorry, make like black lines, literally just going the whole way through. So it doesn't really matter if it's not in a place or anything, because you're going to be lowering the opacity and bring it right down underneath that. Lowering the opacity to like there. And then what we're going to do, above everything, we're just going to make a new layer and call this light. And go to your original brush. So like the normal casual brush. Like 0 hardness and that. There it is. Just use this quickly. And just zoom right out. And on your light, make sure it's white. Then obviously not that big. He's stupid. Like that. And bring down the opacity. Make sure it's not like too bright. Then make a new layer. My fan on my laptop's going in overdrive. Call this like shadows. But obviously spell shadows correctly. Then just make like a box around it just to like make it dark and etc. Then we're gonna put like these are like little cool effects that can, I suppose they can go in like underneath everything. But these are like light effects, and if you choose like a purple, then if we choose a dark pink, and then we just overlay it, but make sure it goes over. I just overlay it. It brings it out more. Spam click that. It brings it out a lot more. We're just gonna lower these down a bit. What if I put them on overlay? Okay. So once you've done that, we can make a new layer above everything, and these are just gonna be like little specks of lights in the actual image. So we're just gonna go like that. On the text, we're gonna put some around here. We're gonna put some, and up there, and up there, and there. So once you've done that, go to change that to overlay. Then put it down to like a really low thing and drag that underneath everything. Just so it like makes like cool little glowing things. Let's change it to 20. You don't want it to stand out too much, you just want it like to be visible. Then we're going to go to the rectangle tool, which is here. Make sure there's no fill and make it the same size, so 1500 by 500, and then you can click select it. Rasterize the layer first. You go on the move tool and drag it up like so. You can lower the opacity. I believe I put it on overlay just to give it like a more of a glowing effect around it, like that. And then on the light, you just want to put that down. So then this is like the border. Then get your rubber. Make sure it's on like 0 hardness, because you don't want it on like high hardness because it rubs away too much. So like 0 hardness would do, and then just like roll away parts. Like that, and lower it down a bit, like so. That's how it's gonna look overall. So if you want to, you can include your social media and everything. But what we're gonna do is we're in fact on our person quick, on our like our face, we're just gonna add a little gradient, and that's fine. We're just gonna like lower the opacity right down, just so it like glows a little bit. If we put it like 10, there we go. And then we rasterize the layer styles, rasterize that type because text files are a lot bigger. And what we're going to do is we're going to click Shift and click the bottom one, and while holding Shift, click the top one, click Control J, Control G, and then do that again, but click Control E, bring that right to the top, and put this like back up. So that's a backup file. And put this main, and just duplicate that. So once you've done all this, what's it doing now? Obviously, it's been a bit annoying at the moment. For some reason, there's like a little line which ain't exactly showing. There you go. I just had to stretch it because it was being a bit gay and wouldn't like going to awesome. There we go. Right, so that's just a backup. That's a backup file. And we're gonna go into Magic Bullet looks. If you do not have looks, then obviously go onto like Google or YouTube and try and get it for free. Not necessarily. It's not 100% that you can get it for free, but that's all the files like underneath everything. We're not going to use that because it hurts my eyes a bit. Choose like a preset that's just makes it glow, makes it look sick. I'm kind of digging Basic Cool Matte or this one. This one looks pretty decent. Choose any that you like and click finish once you've done. Then once this loads up, drag that above it, then click overlay, lower the opacity a bit down. Actually, bring that up. Don't put it on overlay. You can cycle through, I suppose. That looks pretty decent. Hard light looks good. And then drag that down. I just had a Snapchat. Okay. So drag that down, and you are pretty much done. So you can just close that down. And I'm going to show you a little trick that I learned in graphics. If you go to PSD, that is like a big file. I don't know if you, for some reason it won't let me see the image. It won't let me find it. But if you say if you saved it, it will be like a big file, like a 54 megabyte. But if you go like that, click. Don't make it PNG because it makes it all like fuzzy. Make it a JPEG. Make it like a maximum. Then click save, and then you'll be able to like put it onto your files and your Twitter header. You can also get the components from here and drag it into like a profile picture file, so you can like make it into profile picture. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to slap a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks and goodbye.